Hello everyone, so I have an interesting video here. Russia has deployed a second turtle tank to Krasnohorivka in Donetsk region. In this video, you can see the turtle tank is escorting another armoured vehicle, with the second vehicle following in the turtle tank's track marks. Now, as the pair of tanks approach the settlement, you can see them come under artillery fire, including a cluster munition strike. This artillery seems to miss, as the turtle tank and the other one continue into the settlement, with the turtle tank leading the way. Now, at some point, the second vehicle disappears during a small cut in the video. We don't see it get destroyed, and I see no lingering wreck, so I have no idea where it is. It's possible it was destroyed or disabled off screen, or it may have departed in a different direction to engage Ukrainian targets, or positioned itself out of view in the tree line, possibly to cover the turtle tank as it continues. And the turtle tank does continue, heading a different way now, along a road, over the railroad tracks, towards a cluster of buildings in part of the industrial area. This seems like it may be equipped with a mine plough or something in front, so I expect that's its purpose here. Clearing the areas of mines and making a safe route for a future attack to take place. When it reaches its target area, near a big industrial site, it teaches a tree a lesson by knocking it over, and then it pulls back, following the same route that it came along. So, as stupid as the turtle tank looks, it does survive, and it does successfully carry out its mission of escorting an armoured vehicle into Krasnohorivka and then returning safely. I can only guess that the purpose of these is as a modified mine-clearing assault vehicle. That certainly seems to be its role here. Now, it's unknown if there were troops inside or not. When we first saw a turtle tank, I guessed its role was as a modified APC, with troops piled up inside the pig pen on top, who would then dismount once the turtle tank reached the target. I didn't see any troops dismount in this video, but it could have happened when the turtle tank was off screen or out of view. However, this one I don't think was carrying troops. On this screenshot, you can see that the rear of the turtle tank is enclosed. The first one, you may remember, was open at the rear, and in this screenshot, you can see the front is also enclosed. So I think these modified assault vehicles intend to just barrel their way through and clear a safe route for other vehicles to follow and attack from. Now, inside the cage I've seen it suggested there are jammers and other electronic warfare equipment too. And I think that's likely accurate. Here's a screenshot. You can see something on top, some sort of equipment, which I guess is part of a jamming equipment sticking through the roof. I'm not sure what the range of these drone jammers would be. Whether it's enough to just cover the turtle tank and keep that safe, or if it can jam drones attacking vehicles following from behind as well. The route of the turtle tank is shown here, so it advanced first across a field and then cut into a small part of a settlement. This is about where the first vehicle disappeared from view. The turtle tank then proceeded north over the railway tracks on its own, before cutting west past some destroyed industrial areas. Then it cut north through part of town, before coming to a halt at a large industrial site and then returning the way it came from. Now today it's been reported that Ukrainian forces have decided to withdraw from other parts of the settlement and withdraw to the big industrial site, the place where the turtle tank stopped, as the next line of defence. But at the time of the charge of the turtle tank, the front lines were roughly like so, highlighted with a blue line. So the first part of its journey was in contested territory, and that's where the second tank disappeared. The second part of its journey was a push through actual Ukrainian-controlled territory before reaching that industrial site. And this says to me that Ukraine really needs to get some more artillery shells soon. We saw some incoming fire at the turtle tank, but not much, so there definitely seems to be a big shortage. Not to mention, we didn't see it get engaged with RPGs or missiles. Now it could be that the forces here do have some anti-tank missiles that are being held for the main attack here, but still, the fact they possibly have to be selective in their targets and so didn't engage this probe does suggest there is a major shortage of munitions still. Here's the situation at Krasnohorivka at the time of recording. So given what we saw in the video, I think deep states can be updated, putting some of that contested territory, notably the southern bit of Krasnohorivka, as Russian controlled now. If indeed that second armoured vehicle went there and parked up and started firing and that sort of thing, It seems that area has been abandoned by Ukraine. The red box on this map shows where the turtle tank reached. So Ukraine definitely looks like they're going to be making the stand here at that big industrial site, with the southern part of the settlement abandoned. Hopefully, Ukraine can mount a defence here long enough until more shells arrive. I saw a date of May for those shells, the artillery shells sourced by the Czech Republic. I think it was 180,000 or so shells which were sourced by those, and they are due to arrive in May. But it is a bit annoying that none of the NATO nations decided we'll give Ukraine 100,000 shells from our stocks now and replenish our own stocks from these ones sourced by the Czech Republic. Surely that would have made more sense. So Ukraine get the shells now, and the NATO countries, France, Germany, Britain, can replenish the stocks once these shells from, I believe, Korea and South Africa arrive. That would have made more sense to me. Zoomed out, this is here, so just west of Donetsk on the eastern front. So an interesting video here, I thought. The turtle tank, it may look stupid, but it is proven effective. Whether that could be that the design actually does work, or just because it's taking advantage of the fact that Ukraine has a severe munitions shortage at the moment, so these aren't getting targeted the way they should. But certainly, it is a interesting idea, and so far we can't really mock it the way I did originally, because we do actually seem to be working. This one penetrated all the way through Ukrainian lines to the industrial site. So that's it for this video. Now before I finish, I'm going to play a video from Sanef about the ongoing fundraiser with them. And I'm flying back to England tonight, so updates on the channel are going to be a bit less than usual, as I'm going back home to visit my family for a bit. I do have a bunch of videos pre-recorded. For the next couple of days after this one tonight, I will use those ones. And then, of course, if anything interesting happens and when I get more spare time, I will, of course, record some new ones to put on. The donation links for Santa, by the way, are in the description of the video. Thanks so much, and take care, everybody.
Hello Suchomimus community, my name is Saneth. Thank you very much for your very kind donations for the earlier fundraisers that we ran in January and February. The evacuation drones that you helped supply are out there in the east, right at the front line, in constant service, supporting the battalion and making a really big difference. You should have seen that already on the channel because we have published content, but what you haven't seen is this Mitsubishi Shogun that was purchased with the earlier fundraiser. I am now in the UK. I've been working on this for about a month and it's just about ready to take over to Ukraine to do service out there. Very much appreciate your support with the new fundraiser for the Mitsubishi L200 and the additional components that we're going to be loading into that vehicle. Thank you very much.